Good day everyone! Welcome to Bamboo Telescuela. I am teacher Charo Luisa Lelina Basilio, your school on-air teacher in English 6. Stay tuned to 88.5 DWND FM, CMD Cable Channel 1, and we are live streaming on SDO Cauayan City Facebook page and 88.5 DWND FM Facebook page. Have you eaten your breakfast or did you take your snacks? I hope so. I want you to stay focused on our lesson for today. After our discussion, you are expected to analyze figures of speech, hyperbole, and irony. I repeat, after our discussion, you are expected to analyze figure of speech, hyperbole, and irony. At this point, I want you to grab your modules and pen and find a comfortable place for you to stay. I will give you 60 seconds to do it. Are you ready, kids? So come on! Let's get started. I want you to get your module and turn it to page 2. Let us answer activities on what I know. You are going to read and understand the statements very well. Answer what is asked by choosing your best response. Number 1. Which of the following shows a real scenario inside the classroom? A. Books and erasers flying around. B. Teacher talking in front of class. C. Chairs and tables laughing around. Number 2. My aunt lived in an ice castle in Baguio. This statement is A. Real, B. Make-believe, C. Either real or make-believe. Number 3. Our teacher has an undying love for dancing since she was small. From this statement, one can say that A. The teacher died because of dancing. B. The teacher loved to dance. C. The teacher never stopped dancing. Number 4. Which statement expresses exaggeration? A. A woman driving at a speed of 300 km per hour. B. A baby walking at 12 months. C. An old man slowly crossing the street. Number 5. I always have butterflies in my stomach whenever I perform on stage. The statement tells us that the person talking A. Has fear of performing on stage. B. Has butterflies inside the stomach. C. Has experienced a stomach ache. Now, let us reveal the answers. Number 1, B. Teacher talking in front of class. Number 2, B. Make-believe. Number 3, B. The teacher loved to dance. Number 4. A. A woman driving at a speed of 300 km per hour. And number 5. A. Who got a perfect score? Very good! For those who have wrong answers, don't worry. You will be able to get it right as we go on with our lesson. There are lots of things that we are capable of doing, but not all. In the next activity, answer the questions honestly. Can you do the following? Answer it with yes or no. I will give you 10 seconds to answer each item. Number 1. Can you climb a mango tree? Who says yes? Who says no? Number 2. Can you carry a pail of water? What is your answer? Number 3. Can you eat a whole cow? Oh, that's amazing if you do. Number 4. Can you kiss a snake? Number 5. Can you ride a bike? Alright, how many of the items you answered yes? How about no answers? Good job for doing the task. This time, will you please turn your module to page 4? Let's read the comic strip of Mona and Elsa in What's New.
Hello, Elsa. My pet dog Aki died yesterday and I cried a river. Oh yes, I am happy to hear that, Mona. Now you can look for a new pet. My heart is bleeding with sadness. We'll go to the party so you'll forget about Aki. You are one lucky fellow, for you now have an angel.
Cried a river. Heart is bleeding. Have an angel are figurative language. Figures of speech are ways of expressing ideas by using symbols. Figures are likenesses. It is the opposite of literal language because it does not tell directly what a person has in mind. To name some examples are simile, a comparison of two unlike objects using like or as. Metaphor, a direct comparison of two unlike objects without using like or as. And personification, a figure of speech that gives human qualities to places, objects, animals, or ideas. In addition to the given examples of figurative language that we use, we also have hyperbole and irony. Hyperbole is a figure of speech that expresses overstatement and exaggeration of a particular condition. Statements expressing hyperbole are also called hyperbolic statements. In the conversation on page 4, Mona's statements, "I cried a river and my heart is bleeding with sadness," are examples of hyperbole. Here are other examples of hyperbole. 1. My world turned upside down. 2. Your voice is deafening. 3. The heat of my body can produce fire. Irony, on the other hand, is a figure of speech that expresses the contrary or opposite of what should one really think, especially in order to be funny. It is also called an ironic statement. The words used in ironic statements express praise or approval. However, the real purpose is to criticize, mock, or ridicule. Notice in the conversation on page 4 that Mona was happy for discovering the death of Elsa's pet dog rather than being sad for her. Here are examples of irony. 1. The teacher fails the test. 2. The shoemaker's children have no shoes. 3. The doctor died of pneumonia. At this moment, let us do the activity on what more. Turn your module to page 6. Analyze the following statements. Write A if it is a hyperbole, which expresses exaggeration, something that is unbelievable to happen. Write B if it is an irony, which expresses the contrary or opposite of what is said. Let us do the activity in 30 seconds per item.
Number 1. The police station gets robbed by the policeman on duty. Number 2. My dad will kill me when he comes home and sees the house in chaos. Number 3. I turned the house upside down before finding my new shoes. Number 4. A newly hired pilot was afraid of heights. Number 5. He runs faster than the wind.
Alright, time's up! Let us reveal the answers. Ask your parents or guardians to assist you in checking.
Number 1. B. It's irony because it expresses the contrary of what is said. Number 2. A. It's hyperbole because it expresses exaggeration. Number 3. A. It's hyperbole Number 4. B. It's irony. Number 5. A. It's hyperbole.
Did you get it all correct? Congratulations! You are excellent! For those who have wrong answers, let us try our best to the next activity. Let us have a recap on what we have learned today. Figurative language is a way of speaking or writing in which the speaker or writer describes things in a new or different way. It is also called figures of speech. Some examples introduced earlier are simile, metaphor, and personification. Hyperbole or hyperbolic statements are exaggerated statements that are almost impossible to believe since they may never happen or exist. Irony or ironic statements, on the other hand, express ideas or situations that are opposite or in contrast of what is expected to happen or what is said in mind. To analyze figures of speech requires understanding of their meaning and use in sentences. Each figure of speech has its distinct and unique characteristic. Clue words found in sentences usually give a clear picture or idea on what figure of speech was used. For your final activity, let's do the assessment, Mastering Skills. All you have to do is to analyze if the statement is hyperbole or irony. The underlined words will help you decide on your correct answer. Draw a circle if you think it is a hyperbole and a box if it is an irony. Let's do each item in 30 seconds. Number 1. An engineer can build a mansion for 1 day. Number 2. Babies can run at 6 months. Number 3. The fire station got burned down. Number 4. The children clapped their hands to the late teacher. Number 5. The sun greeted the whole city with a big smile. Time's up! Now let us check your answers. Number 1. Circle. It's hyperbole. Number 2. Circle. Hyperbole. Number 3. Square. Irony. Number 4. Square. Irony. Number 5. Circle. Hyperbole. Who got the perfect score? You are excellent! Congratulations, learners, for doing all the activities in this lesson. For your assignment, you will do the activities on page 8. That's all for today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed learning in English 6. Once again, this is your teacher on air, Teacher Charo Luisa Lelina Basilio of SDO Cauayan City. To learn more activities on English 6, be sure to tune in on 88.5 DWND FM, CMD Cable Channel 1, and we are live streaming on SDO Cauayan City Facebook page and 88.5 DWND FM Facebook page every Monday, same time. We learn as one, we heal as one. Hashtag Sulong Edukalidad. Hashtag Inspirasyon tayo. Bye-bye!